Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Kitchen Table Podcast with your host, me, Miss V.
And the most intelligent, chocolate, arrogant. See, I'm a little arrogant. Got my guns out, pecs popping, pop, 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 pop.
Oh my God.
Coach.
Whew. And we get on this podcast
Sexy.
every single week. And we get on this podcast every single week and act a fool.
You wanted the host, son. I'm gonna show you what the second chair is supposed to be like.
Wow. That is not. I did not say I was lead hosting. I just said I was hosting today. So, with that being said, Coach, how was your week?
I'm drinking my Cristal.
And how was your week? Oh man, because what? What does your Cristal have to do with your week?
Because when you have a long week, you drink Cristal. I don't even know what Cristal is. It Cristal wine or alcohol? Is it like I don't even? I just hear it in songs. Is it even called Cristal, or is it called something else?
I think it's called Cristal. I don't know, man.
Well, whatever it is,
I ain't got Cristal money.
Dang, you just messed up my Cristal.
I'm glad he know.
Well, whatever. Now, what was the question was again?
How's your week? How was your week?
My week was actually relaxing. I work.
Yeah, we work every week.
And at work, did I work? Probably not. Nah, I mean my week actually this week went by pretty fast. It's getting ready to start another week.
Yeah, that's what weeks do.
Which we in August.
Yes.
Means it's almost 2026.
Yes.
Meaning that this year is almost over.
Correct.
Meaning, like, damn, time flew.
Also correct. It's also correct. Wow.
Got y'all.
I didn't know where that was going. I thought that was going somewhere more, I would say
intelligently.
No, I was gonna say more directional. Like not just saying that the year is almost over.
Yeah, the year is almost over. As you think about it, this year has been flew by.
It has flown by.
And I think because this is the first year I don't had a normal hour job. Because usually I was going working like I'm getting up at 1 a.m. and it was like then I come get off at like around 12 and I got a whole day
to just be
like so my days go by fast now. But other than that, I mean, I work. I watch TV while I work.
I watch TV while I worked. I
think watching the TV while you work actually go by faster.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're watching 45 to an hour minute shows. And I started doing that about 12. As you know, I look up, it's like
what work are you getting done if you spending most 2 or 4 of them hours watching TV?
Shh.
You right.
For work I'm not doing.
You right. You gotta stretch it out for the week.
Yeah, stretch it out.
Gotta stretch it out.
It gets done though, just know that.
I know it gets done.
But yeah. How was yours?
My week was eventful and uneventful all at the same time.
How is that even eventful? Hold on. You said eventful as in eventful as in joyful?
Yes.
And then uneven.
No, uneventful.
Uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning as in not a joy.
Correct. Why are like this today? Or meaning unenjoyable. Yes, that is exactly what
It
that
was
means.
unenjoyable. So why
Yes.
was it unenjoyable?
I did. 2 students graduated this week, which
Well,
made
that's a
me.
good thing.
I know it was. That's what made it eventful that they did get to graduate, but it was just sad seeing them, move on and leave, and I don't get to see their little faces every day, or 3 times a week, or technically 4 times a week because they be making up time on my court day. And I'm sad. I'm like, I like them. And then I got 2 more graduating this up and coming week too.
Did you like the student?
Yeah, those 2 I did like.
So then it should be a joyful occasion.
It was a joyful. It made it very eventful seeing them graduate and watching them leave, and then how their parents was like, "Oh, you were such a impact on her school, and I appreciate you. Oh, she always said Miss V made sure she came to school, and she had all." It was like Miss V bought all of our supplies for our kids, and I was like, "Why would you tell your mama that?"
Hold on. So you spent money.
I did.
Why?
Because I wanted to make sure they had what they needed. And if the school didn't provide it for them and they don't have the money to pay for it, then.
But these are grown kids.
Not all of them are grown.
If they paying to go to the school, they should pay to get their own goddamn supplies. That's the truth.
No, it's not. Because sometimes when you in school, you got to sacrifice a lot, and they have to sacrifice a lot of work, and they only can work enough to be like, okay, I barely can pay my rent, or I'm 2 months behind on my car payment as it is right now. Miss B, I can't buy these bottles. Yes, it's just bottles and stuff, but still, like, it's
impactful. Are you
impactful.
writing that off on your taxes? So who's impacting who?
Me. I'm impacting them so that the next time that they are going through, or they feel like, man, this aesthetic stuff is hard, bro. I ain't found a job yet. It's hard. They go, but Miss V said I can do it. Miss V said she made sure that I had everything I needed to make sure I could do it.
So you know what I just thought of? They no longer students. Now you can hire them to work for you.
I'm currently unhiring at this time.
Yeah, esthetician. Or you can interview them on their process of what it took to be an esthetician.
I'm currently not hiring at this time, or doing interviews at this time. Thank you.
Well, I can interview them as in what it took to.
Hell and hot water.
I don't know.
That's how my week went. It was good, It was some shakes in the water a little bit.
What was the shakes in the water, my dear?
Oh, you want me to get the shakes in the water?
What was the shakes in the water?
The shakes in the water is we'll just say, like, one of my coworkers has a unbeknownst issue, not sure on what it is or whatever. And I had expressed this to Coach, how this unbeknownst coworker addressed me, and he said words that made me feel like he was on her side, and I wanted to punch him in his throat.
And the definition of coach is, what's the definition of a coach? They don't call me coach for just you just a basketball coach. Yeah.
I call
you a big daddy.
You get on my nerves, and no, I don't. I call you watermelon head.
But coach is more than just trophies, basketball, football, hockey, soccer.
Yes, we get it.
I do it all. Tennis.
You don't.
I even coach skee ball.
No, you don't. Because anybody play skee ball.
No, what's the thing called?
I don't know, but that ain't it. Sure, whatever you play.
Watch on TV.
That ain't no game.
But
badminton.
No. No. I forgot the name. Whatever. But I, as a husband,
Mm-hmm.
coached my wife
Mm-hmm.
on
Mm-hmm.
what it means to
Mm-hmm.
well, what it means to as a wife to not assume and read words bigger than what they say.
Why you keep changing the screen?
Huh? Ain't nobody changing the screen. I'm just saying it's
Yep.
bigger than what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody across the way from me in foot distance, read words bigger. But are you going? You technically didn't elaborate on what technically happened. So you want me to elaborate on it?
No,
So
you want to be your text message? I can be mine.
no. So
Exactly.
what happened is that my wife got into it with,
I did not. See how you started with that lie.
I didn't first of all.
See how you started with a lie, because there was no getting into it. There was none of the such. See, listen, he gonna try to tell the story, but he gonna make it seem like I'm nope. Go ahead, tell the story. Since you think you.
Let me tell the story. So I'm not gonna say get into it because she just assumed that I
Because he
assumed
said
that
my
she
wife got
it.
into it because you said that.
Well, my wife had somebody try to check her, as she put, tried to, and me as a husband just sent the text message that said, "Please don't get it to it with nobody." My wife is going to explain to you what she read out of that text message.
What he said was, "Oh, really? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Please don't get into it with nobody." That's what he said.
So what does that mean?
That means you automatically up there starting stuff. You already up there saying stuff to people, getting on people's nerves. Don't be up there starting stuff. And
Is that what you assume that I said, or is that what you?
That is how I interpreted the text message. That is how the text message was interpreted to me.
So, what was the final income of the interpretation, affiliation? I try to rhyme with the
I
words
see.
because I couldn't get the word.
You childish.
It's the crystal.
It was the
Well, let me, because she's over here being quote unquote what she tried to tell me PC. So this is what happened.
This is my place of employment.
This is what happened. And see this, and what she just said, this is her place of employment. That's what I was trying to protect her from. Okay, she interpreted what I said as I was assuming that she was about to start some trouble, and no. Me telling her, please don't get into it with nobody, was me telling her, you have bigger things to worry about. You have important things to worry about. You have a responsibility to take care of. You have to be the bigger person. You have to walk away. All right. She didn't take it that way.
No.
And then after I explained to her what happened, and then she still, to this day, she still ain't said, okay, babe, I understand now. I'm sorry. I even had to apologize. I even told her. So the young lady got mad that my wife on Saturday was telling her students that she needed help with them to wash and fold towels. Okay. And I know my wife. I know her. She has a great heart. I know sometimes she can say certain things. Why you looking at me like that? I'm just speaking on what I know of my wife. So I know that if she needs something done, she's going to say it to the people, hey, I need this done. And so I'm like, and I'm telling her, I said, all you had to do when the lady said something to you, you could just be apologetic, even if you didn't do anything. Because I said sometimes you have to treat women like you want your husband to treat you. Ain't that what I said? I told her, I said, sometimes you just have to come off apologetic, even if you don't want to. Some women don't want to be apologetic. I ain't do nothing wrong. But sometimes if somebody come at you with a 10 or 20, if you come off apologetic at the start, that 10 to 20, it will go down to a 2. And it happens all the time with me and her. She comes off and I come off very apologetic in the Rose verse. That's not right?
In this house, yeah. But outside, it's war. It's every man for themselves. Outside, it's every man for themselves. In this house, it's you, me and you, ride or die, my dog. I don't want to die, but ride or ride. You feel me? You know, but outside, every man for himself. Every man, woman, child for themselves. Because if you're not out, especially if it's just you out there by yourself, you in the workplace by yourself, it's just you. You can't think about them, and you try to be nice and you try to be respectful and you help these ugly people out. I'm not saying that they ugly, but that's all the people. You help the people. You help get them what they need and all the things. And then they try to turn on you. And now you're like, wow, you people are crazy. That's why every man is for themselves. That's why you got to worry about you. Numero uno. Uno. And that is what I do. Worry about me.
What she said.
And in other news,
anywho,
we're going to go into this. On Facebook, there's a tizzy last week. There was a video of a girl. She was doing some laundry, and I don't know if this is her husband, her boyfriend, her baby daddy, whomever. Is in the video, and she folding the laundry, and then there's some words said, and then she like takes the laundry.
The whole thing?
No, I'm saying I'm not telling the whole thing. I'm saying, and then she takes the laundry bag like in the video, and so I made a comment, and the men of patriarchy, oh my, the guys who don't downplay or talk bad to black women, was in the comments. The comments. I mean, they was telling me, how I never have a black man. I ain't got no man. I bet I ain't got no husband on my arm. It was hilarious. I want y'all to see the video. He hasn't seen the video, so I would like to get his take on the commentary of the video.
First of all, we're gonna have a before we play the video, we're gonna have a live discussion on how to introduce a video. She told the whole damn story. You should have came off as you should have came off and said, do you remember when we talked about da 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 da? And then I found a video about.
Oh yeah, let's redo it.
Ain't no redoing it.
We can cut this part out.
We ain't about to cut it out. It's in there. It's already in there.
We can cut that part out.
Yeah, we will when we. But you got the clip. I got the clip.
You got the clip.
I got the clip. That's the clip.
Roll the clip. Yeah, press play. Oh.
You saying that looking at me fold these clothes up? You can help me fold these clothes up.
I can surely help you. You can help me play this $3,000 rent.
Don't touch this laundry. What's wrong with you?
I thought you needed some help.
I don't need no help.
Like you was out in a tough time.
You don't need no help. I don't need no help. I got it. You saying that looking at me fold these clothes up? You can help me fold these clothes up.
I could.
So with what was said in the video was, if you didn't catch
I didn't
that,
catch it all the way.
she says, since you sitting over there looking at me, you can help me fold these clothes up. And he says, well, I can help you fold them clothes up if you if you help me pay this $3,000 rent. And so she snatches the clothes back and says, no, I can fold them. I got it. You don't need no help. I don't need no help. That's some bull crap on so many levels. That's some heat on so many levels. And if you agree,
hold on. So what did you put in the comment?
I don't agree with that at all, because for one, my comment was, and I would have still doubled down and said, just because you pay the rent don't mean you can't help fold a shirt. That's what I said. And they said, you ain't got no husband. Ain't no black man on your arm. Don't no black man love you, girl. I bet you that's why you ain't got no husband now.
Well, first of all.
But now one of them told me I was ugly, though.
Well,
but they sure said this is why I ain't got no man.
Well,
and I was...
Well, this is where we going to continue our marriage. But on the serious part, if she's not working, and she's at home all day watching TV, not doing anything, and he at work working to pay a $3,000 rent. First of all, $3,000 is a lot.
For some rent?
And that apartment didn't even look like $3,000. Okay, so that was that. But
I knew you were gonna say something about that.
If he's paying all the bills, the rent,
and you know he paying all the bills and not just the $3,000 rent, because that's all he can afford.
I'm gonna guess that he put all everything combined in the $3,000. I'm just gonna say that he got to put the light bill, water bill, cable, phone bill, car payment. He had to put all that in that $3,000. All right,
I hope.
I'm gonna guess. But if he's paying all the bills, you shouldn't. That's why she stopped, because she knew, like, you can't ask somebody, you can't ask your significant other, your husband, your wife, if they the one working and you sitting at home, don't ask me to no. It's not being no disrespect, and I ain't digging no hole, because everything here is equal. Okay, I ain't digging no hole.
Digging a hole because they had kids, and so her being at home with the kids.
Well, that's a different story. We didn't say I didn't see no kids.
Exactly. I said you didn't.
But I'm saying if she's at home not doing anything, that's what I said. If she's not home not doing anything, then don't expect me to come home and I gotta go to work. I gotta work 8 to 10 hours. And then you want to expect me to come home after a 10-hour shift to help you fold some clothes? And the first thing I would say, what you been doing for 10 hours that you did now fold these clothes? I need to know some answers, because we don't have, if you at home, that's your job to take care of the house. If you at home, that's your job. Anything inside the house is your job and your responsibility, especially if I'm telling you, or if I'm saying, hey, you don't have to work, I make enough money. Take care of the house. Take care of all the needs of the house. We go on vacation wherever you want to go out to eat wherever you want to go. You take care of needs of the inside of the house. Because when I'm cutting the grass and you sitting there looking out through the window cutting the grass, or you say, and mom gonna knock on the window, what you staring at? We gonna help me cut the weed, eat that corner. You gonna look at me like I'm crazy, huh? Like you looking at me like I'm crazy now. Shoot, look at you. What you looking at me like you crazy? That's the true honest, because if you was working and you was making all that money, making more money than me, or making 100% of the profit, and you came home and I ain't did nothing, and I ain't cleaned up nothing, and I asked you to
That's not
and
the
I asked
aspect
you,
of the
but-
conversation,
But
though.
and I asked you to when you gonna fix what you gonna fix for dinner. What's gonna be the first thing come out your mouth?
Well, first of all, it's not my day.
Oh, it don't matter who day it is. If I'm not working, because since these are two black people, we done seen so many movies.
Cut the tape.
No.
Cut
You
the
asked me
tape.
to reflect on this video.
Cut the tape.
Remember, what was that movie called?
Yes.
Baby Boy. You was that Baby Boy? Well, she was like, you just sitting at home playing the video games, and then you
He
want
was
me?
also smashing other bitches.
All right.
So that
So,
don't count.
It's close enough.
No.
I don't remember what happened.
In her car.
I don't remember what happened.
You can't.
But I'm just
Baby
saying.
boy and then don't even know what happened.
But I'm just saying.
no,
it'd be
that
the-
ain't the same.
It'd be the same scenario if I was at home not working and you out working all day and you come home and I ain't got no food prepared or you walk in the house and I tell you what you making for dinner. It don't matter who day it is. If I'm at home all day, the food should be cooked. The house should be clean. Whoever at home all day 24/7, not even thinking about getting a job, their job is now to make sure that the house is taken care of. That's your only job. It don't matter if it's a male or female. If you're married and the other person is working and you're not working, your job becomes the responsibility of the inside of the house. That's me saying it's 50-50 down the line, male or female. Whoever ain't working, your responsibility now is to make sure the house is clean. Make sure there's food cooked. Make sure that when I wake up, you wake up with me, you make breakfast with me. I make breakfast for you. If I'm not working, I'm gonna get up with you and make you breakfast every day.
I'm on breakfast.
I'm just saying, but I'm gonna get up with
like
you.
breakfast.
I'm gonna get up with you. Because at the end of the day,
I'm
I'll
feeling
get up
that.
with you. I'll get up with you.
Attacked.
How you feeling attacked? I'm just saying in general, if you was the breadwinner, and like I told you, we just had this conversation this 30 minutes ago. Babe, when you graduate, you get this dumb dollar. When you start working on people's faces for a living, and you make
work on people's faces.
well, the nursing part, and you making $50 an hour. I said, don't be surprised when you come home and I say I quit my job. I will wake up every day with you and make you breakfast.
I would prefer not.
I will see you off
Ugh.
to every job. Have your lunch prepared. Have everything ready for you. You come home, I'm gonna be cooking stuff off Facebook, off TikTok. Every meal gonna be a new TikTok meal. Why you rolling your eyes at me?
Because you are part of the problem.
How am I part of the problem?
Because just because you work, you outside working every day, don't mean you can't fold a shirt. Don't mean you can't put a load of laundry in the washing machine. That's the point. Just because you going outside, don't mean you can't pick some socks up off the floor, unload the dishwasher. Just because you working, don't mean you can't do your part. Because at the end, just because you going to work, that ain't gonna get you late. Just because you paying the bills, that ain't gonna get you late. Cause that ain't how it work. Just because you paying the bills don't mean she gonna be like, oh. So get your life together.
I got I
rubbed me the wrong way.
I don't know how to rub because that's their relationship. So we're worse in their relationship, worse in their relationship. We're worse in our relationship, worse in our relationship. I'm not gonna tell nobody else what they can do in their particular relationship. Okay, that's A. So if their agreement was like I said, if I'm a work, you don't want to go get a job, or you want to stay at home, you want to be a stay-at-home wife, that's perfectly fine if I make enough money. But the agreement will be this home becomes your job. Okay?
He didn't
So
say that. He
I
said
did.
that now, though.
No, I said that.
He said that now, though.
See, there we go from the not listening.
Roll the video back.
but
Roll the video back.
I got a slight theory. Okay, now hear me out before you judge, because you know your judgment skills is very, 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 very good.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay, so I went. Remember on Friday, I went to the men's conference.
Yes.
Okay, now at that men's conference, the dude talked about how for generations to generations, you know, fathers try to teach their sons to be tough. Da 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 da.
Yes.
Now in this generation, now it's more the fathers are more allowing their son to grow up to be who, you know, be the life that they want to live instead of trying to live through their kids and da 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 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was thinking doing that when he was saying those not the type of word, those wasn't the specific words he said, but he
In the
gist. Okay, so I was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
it's funny how over the years, husbands and fathers and boys and men, how they adjust
Okay.
to the times of today when it comes to marriage, when it comes to girlfriend, when it comes to daughters. Okay, because you remember back in the 40s and 50s, most women didn't work.
Because we couldn't work.
See, I know that, babe. I'm not saying that y'all couldn't.
We couldn't do nothing.
I'm just see now you're
I'm just saying.
But what you're
But I'm
doing is
listening. But I'm
you are
listening. I
assuming I was
apologize.
about to say something else.
apologize.
Okay. But what I'm saying
I
is that yeah, I know they didn't work. Okay. But what was their responsibility? Was to mandate the home. So their responsibility was the home. To work at the house and make sure some women did work, not a lot of women. It was 1 or 2% of the population of women worked. Okay, or they was in nursing because they was nurses. You had a lot of women nurses. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they did have jobs. They didn't have a lot of jobs. All right, but then as time grew,
Mm-hmm.
generations started to change. Women started to be more empowered. Okay, more powerful. Husbands, fathers started to be more open and started to adjust that women are being more powerful and have an ability to work. And now it gets to the point now at this generation that most husbands that I know, guys that are husbands, they encourage their wives to work. They encourage their wives to do this. They encourage their wife to do that. Okay. What I'm getting at is because you're getting like
Because I don't know where this is going.
But what I'm getting at is that we adjusted to the life of catering more to our wives. Then every time a man now says something like that man said this there, it triggered a woman. So when now I gotta just be your slave, and it's like no. He just said, well, if it was 50 years ago, the woman wouldn't say nothing.
That'd be her problem too.
Now women feel and they feel like they're more vocal now. They have the right of women's speeches, which is great. But at some essence, it's like in our household. Like in our household.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying, like in our household, I don't like I say it a lot. I have a grand rule. Don't tell me why I ain't doing nothing if I don't say why you ain't doing. Or no, what I say, if I don't tell you, I don't ask you when you gonna take out the trash. But you ask me why you ain't sweep the floor. I don't ask you when you gonna cut the grass. But women will ask you.
First
So
of all,
saying
I'm allergic to grass. I will die. And he knows I'm allergic to grass. So why would he
I don't
make
know
why
you
would he
allergic
use
to
the
grass.
lies? Yeah,
You done
do.
went through and did the allergy check thing. So you done took the stuff for the allergies, all that stuff.
That was 5 years ago.
But and usually when all the stuff is coming up out and you
I've
sneezing
been
for
doing
days.
good.
Yep. So
Allergies been on point.
so but
Under
I'm
control.
saying
My
is,
husband's a hater.
but what I'm saying is that we are adjusting to the change of how women are growing to be more powerful, because we are being more encouraging to them to do those things. But then when somebody is like, no, I want a wife to be at home and cook for me hand and foot, then you have people come out the woodwork and say some foolish, and say some stuff that be like, well, you disrespecting women now because you want that person to be your slave. And it's like, no, that's what he want. It's like you want a particular man. It's okay for him. It's not okay for a man to choose what type of woman he want, but it's okay for a woman to choose what type of man she wants. Why is that? Or why is it that we are adjusted to the ways of the women growth? And
Because you go inside of us.
say that again.
I didn't stutter when I said it the first time.
I didn't hear you.
Because you go inside of us. That's why.
But technically, that has nothing to do with it, because if you wasn't if I wanted a particular woman, which I got the woman that I wanted, but if you wasn't doing the things that
you
I
still want to go inside of her.
no
Yes. If you
Yeah.
wasn't with me and you was with somebody else,
yeah
you
no
would still.
I'm saying if that woman is not doing the things that I like, if I was married to somebody, if I was married to somebody who was lazy and didn't want to work, didn't want to clean, didn't want to do nothing,
I don't want to clean.
and don't want to do,
I don't want to do the dishes. I don't want to do none of that.
but you do.
Yeah, because it drives me crazy.
But you do.
I do.
All right. But if you was just like, if you was like, I ain't never, and remember, it was a video of this big dude working 2 jobs. And his girl wasn't doing nothing. He come home, clean up all the stuff, and she was just laying there. They both was big. She was just laying. No, I'm not about to go to work and then come home and then work again to clean up this and cook for you. Hell no. You will be on your own. On your own. All right. Sucker. I pick my women. I don't want no lazy ass. I don't want no lazy.
And in other dudes, he gonna help fold a shirt. He gonna help fold a shirt.
But technically, I don't fold my clothes, so I couldn't tell you. Because if she don't fold them,
does he put them away though? Majority of the time.
I wash and dry my own clothes. I leave my clothes in the basket because I don't fold. You know that. I'm not folding clothes. They stay in the basket. And if they ain't, if they're folded, it's because of what? Who folded them?
Me. But I fold them because
them
if
again?
I don't fold them, they're gonna be wrinkled.
Okay then. That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, if I asked him to help me fold something like towels, you folded towels. If I'm folding towels, and be like, babe,
well,
you gonna help fold the towel.
I'm doing it grudgingly.
Yeah, because you want to go inside of
Well, that's different at that. That's different on that. First of all, that's
either way it go. It's like if I do this for her real quick, it might be warming her up a little bit. So let me go ahead and fold these towels.
That's different.
Exactly.
But
that's not different. That's what I was saying.
No, I was saying it. I was talking about it. If I'm doing everything, I'm working, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking. You just sit there. No, I'm not about to be doing all this stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. Even though we both still do, I'm still doing all the things, you still doing all the things that I asked you, babe. Can you help me fold these towels? And it's only like 5 towels left. I done already folded 3, so you only got to fold 1.5 towels. You ain't got to fold a lot of towels.
Sometimes she does things just to see if I'm gonna say yes or no.
I do. Because if he say no, then I'm taking it off the table. But if he say yeah, then I'm adding things to the table because I'm like, okay, let's try this. Let's see if we can do it again. You know, that's it.
Whatever.
Shut it up.
Anywho, after
went around the bush because that was long.
Well, that wasn't long, but that was. I'm just saying, people these days.
Oh.
People these days, you got a whole blanket right there.
But I don't want to cover up my arms. My arms are what's cold.
Well, I got a question for you as we going into this topic of relationship topics.
Oh,
so Raven-Symoné is in the news. Raven-Symoné
and her wife
before she. I'm guessing this is the reason why she jumped ship. Okay, so the last person she was dating, her boyfriend, the last boyfriend she had, cheated on her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheated on her with a mistress, got the mistress pregnant.
Not with a mistress because it's a side piece. They
side
married.
Piece mistress. I don't know.
Mistress if you married.
Okay, I don't know, but so cheated on her with a side piece, got the side piece pregnant. Guess what this fool said to Raven-Symoné?
Can we keep the baby together?
No. Oh. He asked her to be the godmother.
I'm finding it. Because what? So you want me, the woman you cheated on, to be the godmother of the child you had during said cheating? Nigga, lost your rabbit ass mind. You must have lost every piece of marble in your mind. Sir, you and that woman, and I wish you and that baby the best. Get your ass away from me, is what she should say.
But I think it was something, because it was on the interview. But I think.
Is she the baby's godmom?
No, she said she didn't.
Oh, okay. But I'm about to say.
I think there was more. It had to be for him to, because I didn't watch the whole thing. Okay, I didn't watch the whole thing, but for him to ask her that, they already probably went from boyfriend to girlfriend to friend zone, because then she switched over, she jumped ship and started dating a woman. So it had to be something in between that time from when he was cheating, because they probably, in his mind, he could have been like, we ain't had sex in a year, you ain't even been feeling it, you been or it could be something else, I don't know.
But either way it goes, you're not gonna ask your ex to be your baby's godmother.
Yeah, unless
we ended on good terms and we still friends.
Unless he cheated on her but didn't get her pregnant until after they had broken up, and then they done had kids down the line.
It's still a no for me, dog. Because I don't want to be reminded that that's the B word you cheated on me with.
Yeah. But if y'all still friends,
I don't want to be your friend.
If we became homies,
no,
because you already jumped ship.
No,
it don't even matter.
It matters.
Technically she's the guy in the relationship. so technically
it matters.
You still the homie.
No.
But I don't know. No. That was funny to me.
It matters.
All right. That was funny.
What?
So You tired?
I said that was funny.
Oh, I'm about to say you over there yawning.
I did yawn because
That
I
was
am
yawning.
fatigued.
Yeah, I know, because we only get started late because somebody want to add something, a clip.
First of all,
that flipped
we were
on
starting late anyway. Because we didn't get started till like after 8. You didn't start doing nothing of this sort until 8 o'clock.
Yeah, because the only thing I need to do is just adjust. the screen.
Allegedly.
But whatever.
You know, edit this part out,
I
Samuel.
ain't doing none of that.
Okay, Samuel.
This is another question. Oh, and I found out the stuff about the WNBA with the dildos. That was a crypto.
You told us last week.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that last week.
You did. You told us it was the crypto people last week.
I told you that.
No, you told us on the podcast last week as well.
Well, if I did, no.
It's okay.
'cause
That's
it says
old man
episode 3.
syndrome. This old man
Yeah,
syndrome.
the dude had the interview with ESPN. He was in the blank screen. I didn't tell that on the podcast. I said that to you on Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You sure?
yeah. Because I was editing the podcast when I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
From last week's
yeah,
podcast.
from last week's
Okay.
podcast.
So he had a blackface.
Yeah. So, but it was
You have a voice distorter thing
yeah.
too.
Well, it was a marketing scheme
Oh.
for some new crypto coin. And so now they after they used the WNBA, now he did a transition to say now they about to go into the MLB.
I thought you was going to say transgender.
Oh, transition, no. But
That would have been better.
somebody asked me this on Wednesday at work because they trying, I got the promotion.
Yes.
I done moved up into the corporate world.
Yes.
The corporate world,
Yes.
mighty
on.
fine corporate world. Okay.
Carry on.
I never thought a black man. I never thought when I was growing up with this dark chocolate ashy knees, used to have lint in the hair, bow legged, barely could pronounce words. I still can't pronounce words. Barely could read. Didn't think I would be in the corporate world coming straight out of Wyandotte County. I never thought that this would be the day. Buy a home, get married.
I don't think this is
Two-car
the
garage.
episode for this.
For this, it's not the episode for this. Okay.
What's going
So-
on? This is the problem. You do this a lot.
Sometimes
You do
I
this
just
a lot. You go into some random tirade about something that we like. What's going on? And then I can't get through the whole podcast because you're just so unserious. Like, be a little less serious and a
Well,
little more
okay.
unserious.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, okay. So somebody asked. So they try to basically get to know me.
Oh, that's nice.
But you know me, I'm an introvert.
Asshole.
So I'm not an asshole. I'm an introvert. Okay.
Introvert.
And I kind of define the word introvert
Okay.
because I don't talk. If I talk to you, how I go? I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna be standoff. I'm gonna be by myself. It takes a lot for me to open up to people, and therefore,
Yes.
okay. So they trying to get to know me because everybody else be coming upstairs, be coming to my desk. They be who ride, high ride, and then the people up there be like, you're a little different with them. Why you act that way with them, but you this way with us? It's just like, and I'm like, no, I'm just laid back. And I try to tell her, I was like, it takes a while to get. If you want to get to know me, you have to just come talk to me. Don't expect me to come talk to you. If you expect me to come talk to you,
we ain't never gonna.
we ain't
be
gonna
friends.
never be friends. And so I try to tell them that. And so then they get to ask to me, like, what's your Zodiac sign? Like, first of all, I was like, what is that?
I knew he was gonna say, what is that? He is a Sagittarius.
And so then once I told them my birthday, then they was like, It was like, oh, you a Sag. And then they was like, oh yeah, yeah, I believe it. You know. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, so what you mean? He was like, Sagittarius laid back. I was like, yeah, I'm quiet, yeah. Keep to myself. Yeah.
You were everything.
Everything.
Your zodiac sign says you are.
Yeah.
You are a male Sagittarius, yes. And our niece Nicole is a female Sagittarius. Totally different personalities, but the same sign. 2 days apart.
Keep to myself. And people, and so they be like, but you always smile, you always happy. I'm like, yeah. I mean, and I tell them like, I'm always gonna be happy. But I said, people come talk to me, I talk back. And so this triggered a question, like, well, you said you already answered my part. Do we live up to our zodiac signs?
Yeah, you do.
What's yours?
I'm a Cancer.
So you kill people, huh?
Oh, you don't have to bleep that out for YouTube. Oh, you can't say that on YouTube.
No.
You have to bleep that out. You can't say it on Apple either.
You can't say kill people?
No, you cannot. You have to say unalived.
Well, you are unalived.
I have not unalived any people. No. I thought you was gonna say you looked them up, and now you have.
No, I didn't look them up. But I just, because why would I look it up if you know? Because remember when we first started dating, you used to get those zodiac signs like left and right.
I used to get my horoscope per day to tell me how my day was gonna go. Yes, but I would only get mine. I didn't get nothing about nobody else's.
I don't know about that stuff. So, but for Cancer, because, and as I did look up mine, but also. I was thinking like, because remember when I was telling you when I went to the men's conference how I was just by myself and I was fine.
Yes.
So I was fine.
Yes.
I had this quote unquote sloppy Joe brisket, chop sloppy chop, whatever they call it, chop brisket, and brisket sandwich is different out here, but. Yeah, and I always been by myself. And then it also had me thinking like people be like now I get why my grandma mom get mad when I don't call. But I be thinking like, what I be telling you? I'm like,
now you see why they be like, you never call.
Well, and then I be thinking, I was thinking on Friday on my way home when I came home and I told you, I was thinking like, well, hell, if you call me, I have a conversation with him. If you don't call, it's probably 95% of the time I ain't thinking about nothing. Even though when you at work, when I'm at work, you off, you gonna hit me up. You at work and I'm off.
I don't hear from him for days. I be like, I be like, dang, you ain't thought about me all day. You ain't took 5 seconds out of your day to be like, oh, hey, babe.
Yeah. I like, because sometimes I just like to be, I don't say I like to be by myself, but when I get my day by myself, I like to be by myself.
You still by yourself, you can still like, hey, I ain't doing nothing. Let me see. Hey, babe, just thinking about you. That would be nice. But then you don't get one of those messages. You don't get those,
Because it'll kind of offset my day. So I have to put you in the schedule.
Absolutely.
Remember when I told you when you was like, what you say to me the other day? I said, well, babe, I already had a day planned out. What was that you asked me the other day? What was that, Saturday? Yes. Or was it was something you had, was it this Saturday? Or you asked me to do something?
That was last week.
And I was
trying to
like,
get your windows tinted.
oh
And you
yeah,
said, "Oh,
we got my thing there.
Like, I'm just trying to get your car windows tinted.
Already had my day planned.
Dude,
I
I care
already
about
had
your
my
day
day.
being planned
All right,
out.
but you found what your zodiac sign mean?
I did find out what my zodiac signs mean. I already knew what my zodiac sign mean.
So what would you?
I was looking up your zodiac sign.
Okay, what did you find?
Your zodiac sign is associated with the period from, of course, approximately November 22nd to December 21st. His birthday is December 9th. So if you want to buy him something, let him know. It symbolizes what is that, an archer? I don't know what an archer is. Like one of those people with the bows and arrows and stuff. Often depicted as drawing a bow and arrow. Oh, yep, I was right. Personality traits: you are loving and adventurous. You always like to seek new experiences and knowledge.
I do.
You're generally optimistic and
Very,
strong-willed,
very,
deep desires,
very,
independent.
very,
They're honest sometimes to a fault
very.
and to perceived as bluntness.
I think that's hitting everything, huh?
Yeah. But their positive outlook on adventurous spirit often makes them enduring. Your ruling planet is Jupiter. I don't know what that means, but when Jupiter is in Moon, you are influenced, and it could look at positive outlooks and loving. Cool.
So I think what we should do, we should find the last time Jupiter was by the moon and see what and look that day up. If it was within the last 10 years or so, 15 years or so, we should look that up and see what I did on that day. That just hit that
because the moon is my ruling planet. That's why I really like the moon. Every time I see it, I really like the moon. You know, I'm always trying to get good pictures of the moon. I have a terrible camera for pictures of the moon. My daddy's phone took a really good picture of the moon. It looked like he zoomed in and was like in the moon.
You're not using a camera.
You're a hater.
Young blood. Well, that hit everything on those. It hit everything. Well, if people don't be understanding, I'll be like, no.
You said no to me a lot too, so don't feel bad, people.
So I live up to my Sagittarius name, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good thing, right?
No.
Why?
Because eventually people start taking their zodiac sign to their head.
I'm gonna forget it.
Don't take that to
I'm
your
gonna forget it tomorrow.
Because then if you do, I'm gonna go back to that the YouTube episode when Pastor preached on zodiac signs.
Well, I'm gonna forget.
'Cause you a Capricorn, I came here to get managed. Ooh, I know you're not when we start speaking Spanish. It's very sexually. What a Gemini. Ooh,
I'm gonna forget mine tomorrow.
In the front, back.
All right.
That's my
So
joke.
I do wanna I wanna touch on this. This is if this your first time watching it, you made it this far. This is the Kitchen Table Podcast with Coach and V. We are a married couple going on 9 years. September 9th will be our 9th year married. And we started this podcast just to give light to the ordinary marriage out there.
There's nothing about me ordinary though.
The do's and don'ts of being married, how to overcome the financial losses, the arguments,
Nobody ever
everything.
said anything about that.
Well, we haven't got deep into well, we did get deep. We ain't really get deep into the financial losses, but we just here as we are low key comedians that.
I am a high key comedian.
We have yet to
don't lowercase nothing about me.
We have yet to hit the stage yet, but eventually I will be hitting the stage or opening on one of these days on amateur night.
We are.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm gonna sign him up for an amateur night on his birthday week.
And but yeah, you can reach us on all streaming platforms at kitchen_table_podcast. But yeah, I wanted to I wanted to ask this question about our podcast, because this is season 2, and hopefully this season we get more than just 10 episodes. I think we're gonna go probably more. We're gonna try to go at least until like November consistently. I think it's possible because you off on Mondays. You getting good caught up with your homework. You getting a nice little flow in your homework. Okay, so I think we can get a good 18 to 20 episodes.
Whew. Let us pray.
We can get at
18,
least
20
18
episodes.
to 20 episodes. 18 ain't bad.
Well,
Or
I mean,
at least 50.
since you can't coach,
I can still coach.
I mean, are you gonna be going to the games?
That's on Saturdays though. But that's not off the books yet. But I wanna discuss, because I really want to
Ball.
no, I really want to add a third person to
No,
the mix. You don't want to?
no,
Why?
because I don't want to. That requires me to put on real clothes.
No, it ain't gotta be like somebody we don't know. It could be
I
somebody.
don't want to have to.
You do got it.
adjust
First of
myself.
all,
I do got on clothes. I do got on clothes, but that requires me to put on like more clothes.
What you mean?
Because then it'd be a little warmer in here, so you had an AC turned down a little bit more than what it usually is now. I'm already cold, so now it's gonna be 3 bodies in here. So 3 bodies is gonna turn
it
into
wouldn't be
3 times the heat.
It wouldn't be, because this person would be in the hallway.
Why would you put a person in the hallway? Then
They can be in the. No, they won't be echo. These mics don't echo. They will be like, the door be open, and they be right there. They won't be in the. They had their own camera facing them, but they'll be like the producer of the show, instead of that third. Then you got that third person with they give their perspectives on certain things. No, you don't like that.
My
We'll
vote is
think
still
about it.
no. As
We'll
of
think
right now,
about it.
my vote is still no.
Because
He is.
we can add more. It'd be able to add more.
I'm saying
add more light
we
entertainment.
can one day down the line.
Or we can try it out one day.
One day down the line.
So will you?
One day down the line. What you mean? I just said one day down the line, not today.
What? Duh, not today, nigga.
Not next week.
No,
One
I'm
day
just
down the
thinking
line.
so what you look forward in the future of the podcast?
A little more growth, but yet not too much that I can't maintain, because growth means more responsibility. More responsibility means more work on my plate than I already have, and then going into my next quarter is going to be really hard, and that's why I'm not necessarily worried about doing them both, but I do know next quarter is going to be hard, and I need to make sure that I can focus fully on next quarter. But we could still do a certain amount of episodes. I just don't want an extra person in my space at this time.
It ain't gotta be. It wasn't like boom right now. It was like.
But that's how it was
like
it seem.
No,
though.
it was like, hey, down. That's what I'm like, down the road. I would like to add. I did. I thought I said down the road.
Down the road.
Like down the road, I would like to add a third person for that, so that the production of it can get more advanced. And then they will. It's just a not like we gonna charge them. I mean, pay them. It's like, no, you're gonna be doing this for free until, like, if we start making money with God willing, then yeah, we'll pay you something. But it'll just be somebody that can give their opinions on certain things too. And if they have something to say, they can get their opinion on it. But then also they can mandate the board instead of me having to do that while we here in conversation. Because sometimes I forget to switch keys or switch screens, and with that person there, they can be able to do that too.
Mm.
All right.
Well, sometimes you just gotta shake it until you can get there, until everybody is comfortable having a third person in their space.
Yeah.
And
But I don't think
I'm not there yet.
yeah, I mean it's not right now, but
I
I
don't
think
wanna have people in my
even if growth come, it won't interfere with your schoolwork, because it will always be Sunday.
Yeah, and Sunday is the start of the week for me. So Sunday, I start Monday is the start of the week.
Yeah.
So like Sunday is like a day where you got to take a couple of tests to do on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that Sunday would be a bad day. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I wouldn't have time to fully prepare for this episode and then make sure all of my homework and stuff is done on top of my work and on top of everything else.
So what do you prepare for now?
I do it like I bullshit you not like 30-40 minutes before. And that's why I don't be having a lot to stuff to go off of, because
we don't really.
I be like,
because to be honest, everything
and
is
that's
done.
the thing. Once we start putting more effort into it, or like necessarily not necessarily saying more effort, because we are putting effort into it, but like if we start actually looking up topics that we want to talk about, or we have like, long story short, what made us whatever, or we are reviewing like a TV show that we're watching, or something that we want everybody else to watch with us, or whatever, like we should have like more structure of that, so that we aren't just spending 20 minutes on hot aired stuff. And so we could just go into like, oh, this is segment number 7, or like hopefully we don't have 7 segments, more like 4.
But some of that stuff doesn't take a lot of preparation. Like a lot of my topics are based on what's going on throughout the week. So if something happened at work, boom, talk about it. Something happened, I'm scrolling on Instagram while I ain't doing nothing, boom, I just add it, save it, and then I don't really do too much research on it, on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I do. A lot of stuff I just wing it.
I think you winking everything
and just go with it. But I do, yeah, like you said, if we do take those times out, which we could, because we have a lot of free time when we ain't at work or practice, or you doing homework. We have a lot of free time some nights, but we just don't.
I be tired.
Yeah.
So,
but some stuff can just be like, when stuff goes on in your everyday life, you just say, you write down. Like I just wrote it down and think.
Yeah, but
and it said, I want to talk about that. I want to figure out, do I really live up to my zodiac sign? Like, cause but I mean, yeah,
no diddy,
no diddy, no doubt.
That's
Whatever.
no diggity.
You cold? Why you supposed to just put the blanket
I don't
above
want my
your
arms underneath the blanket. We've said this already.
Why you want your underneath the blanket?
Because then I'm gonna look washed out and just look like a head.
You remember the first time you had that surgery? I see a polar bear. You little.
You know my nerve.
Oh man,
I was cold. So they had to wrap me in all those blankets.
So I did. I did think about bringing back. Cause remember I even said I wanted to do the little game, the little question thing in the middle. I still want to do that. I just time consuming. But hey, I know by tomorrow.
We already have a jar in the bedroom.
I know, but I just gotta write the things
Put
down.
things on them. There's already things on them.
No, these are different questions though.
We haven't even went through those questions at
These
all.
are hood. This will be called. I'm not even gonna say it, but then people gonna steal my game. I tell y'all, man.
Wow.
It's gonna be like random married questions.
Okay.
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 Okay. But I don't think I have time to get it together. But I thought about bringing back.
Coach's playbook.
Yeah. But I only had one question so far. Cause I was listening to it, and my wife says that she know all hood ratchet songs.
I've never said that.
She
I don't know a lot. I don't know hood ratchet songs.
but
This day.
nah, but before I got, it was something else. Before I get to that, like I was watching earlier today. No, not today, but yesterday. A TV show, and they was doing like games, like board games, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking like one day we should play Uno while we on the podcast, and I kick your ass in Uno. You remember that one game? What was that one game you had us playing when your mom was down here that
It's
time?
Skippo. We still got Skippo.
We
What
play
you talking about?
Skippo. I can skip whatever it is.
You don't. You wouldn't win though.
I was with it.
You don't win in either of
I
those
win
games.
in everything.
But you don't.
I win in every. You remember that time you that we were drunk? We played that. We can't play Monopoly. Monopoly is a never-ending
It's
game.
so long. The person who has the most money wins.
Yeah, I don't play board games.
And then the
though.
person who doesn't have any money loses.
I don't play board games because
It bothers me.
Because I don't. It wasn't like I can't remember we played board games growing up though. I think we had Monopoly growing up. But did y'all family play board games as a family growing up?
My grandma and them, we always
That's-
play games.
That's why you like to play it now.
I do like playing board games. We play Monopoly and Uno and Spades and Dominoes. I don't really know how to play Dominoes, but they play Dominoes and Tunk. And I also barely know how to play that game as well.
You said in what?
Tunk.
Like tongue?
Tunk.
What is that?
T-U-N-K. Tunk.
What is that?
It's a card game.
Oh.
Niggas play with quarters. At least that's I used to see them playing with quarters. They used to like bid quarters or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. Is it Tunk or Tunk?
Yeah.
Tunk. I think
Never-
it's Tunk.
Never
Nigga,
heard
I
that.
don't know. But it's a
don't know.
card game.
don't-
That the old people used to play.
Yeah, we never.
And we played Battleship. I bought a Battleship. I
never-
still have that board game Battleship right now, and he will not play. That's my feelings.
I don't play no. I don't really play.
He
no
don't
games.
want to play no board games.
Don't
All of
play.
a sudden, we used to play hand games all the time, and now he don't play with
So
me
you
no
got to
more.
say it a lot like that?
We
Well,
used to play
yeah.
games all the time.
Yeah.
We had like three. We got like 3 different monopolies.
Yeah.
We used to play them board games all the time. Now all of a sudden, you just don't play board games no
What
more.
it
I was
lead
just
to?
like, what happened?
What do you lead to? But if to be honest, if you
I've asked him to play
Yeah,
Uno
you-
No Mercy
if
with
you ask me
me.
if I want to play, but then you expect when you ask me, like, babe, you want to play
I
board games?
expect you to want to play games with me.
Yeah,
I know you
but-
don't want to play board games with other people,
But
but I
no.
expect you to know.
You
I expect
expect-
you to want to play games with me,
I
though.
don't. If you say you want to play, that's fine. But this is what you expect. You expect me to get up, to get the stuff to start setting up, preparing for
No.
it. No, if you say, babe, we gonna have a board game this weekend, okay, and then when the weekend comes, you got the games lined up and you got the food going, and you say, come on, babe, let's play some board games.
You
We got
gonna
to-
complain because last time when I pulled it, I fried that chicken and all the stuff, and I was like,
Hey.
"Babe, we gonna play Uno No Mercy." And I
Uno No
pulled the game
Mercy.
out. It's the red
Well, you
Uno
never
sitting
got
on the
it- you
couch.
never got it
I did.
together.
I opened it up and everything. I was like, "Babe, you ready to play?" You was like, "I really don't feel like playing." I'm like, "But babe, I really don't feel like playing. I'm getting to bed for
babe,
real." I remember.
Yeah, because we was
Because we ended up watching. No,
we
we
was-
was not. we was not. We was watching a movie, and then after we got done watching it, I'm like, baby, remember you said we was gonna play?
Oh,
Without
yeah,
No
I was
Mercy,
asleep.
and now you ain't want to play no more.
I was asleep
because you
gotta
said
watch.
let's watch this first.
I don't remember all that.
I do.
I don't remember all
And
that.
I was like, I knew he didn't want to play my game.
I don't
He-
remember all that. I think
knew
I
he
was
trying to
already
play me.
asleep.
No, you was trying to play
We
me.
can have a game night one night for you. One night for the hood.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, if you want to play, well, if you tell me you want to play, you get it together, then we can. Yeah, but man, we had that one game night. We got snowed in. Remember, we had the drunken bowling.
Yes.
Remember? Drunken bowling.
Good
Yeah,
times.
it's a good time. See, that was a game. Now,
Yeah, but that
Board
was
games.
year 2 in this house.
okay then.
This is year 5.
We've been in this house. So that was 3 years ago. It wasn't 3 years ago.
It was probably like year
That
1.
was like a year.
We had 2 snow apocalypse in this house.
I don't remember. I think it was the first year we moved here.
That was the first snow.
Yeah. So
My nose is itchy.
it is itchy because it's big.
Yo, mama. I can't. Wait a minute. Why would you say that?
I mean, I turned to the side, but I can't kiss you from the side. Nah.
First of all, that's because your nose is long. Okay, you have that Caucasian man nose.
Well,
I
I
don't
couldn't,
know
I
who
couldn't,
you-
I couldn't
I
tell
don't know
you
where you got that nose from.
somebody slave master. I don't know. Shoot. Somebody.
Have you ever thought about doing your ancestry?
I have never thought about
Have you? Have you wanted to? Well, would you want to know about your former family, or like where your people came from, or where your ancestors were, or who they were, or like the information that you didn't get from your grandmother or from your mom, or well, you didn't get to get anything from your grandfather besides that he was a glass maker or a TV maker. One of them. One of them. I think it was a glass maker. I don't know. But do you never wanted to know any of your family history?
Do I even ask about my family? To be honest, you want to be honest? I don't really care. I don't. I'm not. I shouldn't say I don't care. I'm not interested in finding out.
But wouldn't you be interested in, like, if you found out one of your great uncles was an inventor of, he helped invent the peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like, wouldn't that be something like, oh man, my great uncle was an inventor, I can invent something too? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that give you inspiration to be like, dang, I learned about my great aunt Mabel, who had to walk to Sumner every day as one of the first Black students to go to Sumner. She's not your. I didn't use her government name, but I used her situation.
Who was
Oh
that?
my God!
Who did that?
Your grandmother's niece.
My grandmother's niece.
Yes.
Who is that? First of all, I know all my grandmother's nieces.
She's a great niece on I
A
think that's
great
on
niece?
yeah, she's a great niece. She's a Lun. Like she used to be a Lun. And now she's a Cooper. But maybe she rest in peace.
That
She was a
can't be my
Cooper.
grandmother's.
It was. That was your
my
grandmother's great niece. It was
First
like
of
a great
all-
niece or great cousin or something, one of
Yeah,
them.
it could've
It
been
was one of them. It was a
It can't be
great niece or a
niece.
cousin. It was something great. Because they was both
Shorty
old.
got 3 nieces. 3 great. Shorty got 3 regular nieces, and
Not
then
3
great
regular nieces.
The great nieces. Shorty got 2 or 3. Yeah, she got 3 great nieces. So I know it ain't no great nieces.
How you know she ain't got nieces on her daddy's side?
First of all, she only got a brother and a sister.
How you know her daddy wasn't a Rolling Stone?
Well, that's
Whatever
not a
he
Lun.
was his home.
That's a
And
whole
when
nother
he
family.
died,
That's a whole
I
nother.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, he left the
I
world
don't know.
alone. So what you're saying is you don't want to know about your family is basically what you're saying. If I said, babe, we want to do this ancestry.
I'm a pass because you already know. We just went over
But
this
why?
earlier.
That don't have nothing to do with you being antisocial or
Ain't that
being
being antisocial?
kept to
It's-
yourself from the introvert. That's you
I'm
learning
just-
about your family history so that you have something to tell your children about your family history.
Well,
You know?
if the people before me didn't tell me when I was growing up, then that means.
But what if they didn't know? And you was the first one to find out this information to give to them.
I'm not that adventurous. I like the adventures on Amazing Race before I would to adventure my Ancestry.com. Because what if my DNA get in there and then they found they had my DNA on somebody's body and then they find me and said your DNA was on this person's body.
What was
I
your
did.
DNA on that person?
That's why. I don't know. It could be I could have a twin out there.
We know you ain't got no twin.
I could.
You don't.
You never know.
If you did your ancestry DNA, then you'd find out. Now, wouldn't you?
Oh no, I'm not doing ancestry. Well, would you do ancestry DNA? I know you will, cause you seem
I
like
thought
you.
about it. I
Oh.
would. I thought about it. I have thought about it. I have thought about it.
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm like, you learn things about your family that you didn't know. Like, you know, my mom's mama was a slave.
your mom's mama
Was a free slave.
Was a free
Yeah.
slave. Well,
And I'm like, I don't know very much about that woman.
well.
So
it doesn't
maybe we can
matter.
find.
Now, your mom's mama, your grandma, mama.
Yes.
I'm guessing she had to because your grandma died in her 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means she was born somewhere around the 40s, and then her mom
she was
had
like
to be
70. She was like, wait, because my grandpa was
I think your grandma was 60 something.
nuh-uh.
Cause she died was
She
like
wasn't
20 or
60 something. She was like 79. She was older than your grandma.
Yeah. Not your daddy's mama.
I know.
Your mama's mama.
Yeah, they
Okay.
was the same age.
So
they both was oldest,
yeah, so that means she was born in the 20s.
like 32, 33.
So that means
But yeah.
that means her mom was born at 1910-ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, she most likely.
Well, yeah, and then it would be nice
A
to find
free
out, that information about those, how they used to live, where did they live? Like, cause these niggas keep saying you stem from Memphis, and then next thing you know, they say you stem from Mississippi. Is it Mississippi or is it Memphis? Which one is it? I don't really know our origin of which family's origin. My daddy's side, I know their origin. You know what I'm saying? I know where they from. I know they is Dumas, Arkansas, through and through. Okay, and then they migrated up to Little Rock. My grandma's family also Dumas, Arkansas, and then they migrated up to Little Rock.
You know how you can find out? Start going to your family reunion. Your dad invited you like 10 times.
First of all, when you plan something last minute,
Oh, so now you're blaming the.
yeah, because they planning last minute stuff. I'm not coming to last minute stuff. You tell me 6 months in advance, a year in advance, so I can plan accordingly. You don't tell me 3 months before, 2.5
First of all,
months before.
That wasn't that because we was gonna ride down with him. So and even
Last
if I'm
time I checked, don't y'all got a family reunion on a cruise next year? I think they do.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, but he ain't going to that. So don't tell me what
'cause
to
I'm
do
not-
if you're not even going to yours.
I'm not interested in meeting new people. I'm not interested in meeting people.
I don't understand why you wouldn't be interested in meeting new family members.
I'm just not interested.
But why? Why would you do that to?
Well, it stems from when we was growing up, we never went around them folks. And so now that I have already was like, I don't want to get to know new people. And then people be like, I remember when you was this big and you was this little chocolate little thing. And then now they all in my business. And now they think that since we related, we on this now, and they think when they come to Texas, they could come see. No, I'm not, I'm not interested in meeting new people. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just like people to, like if people ask my mom, my grandma, my dad, how was your boys? And they come to me and they just say they don't have anything to say. He's good. He's living in that's all they need to know. Nothing else. And you remember people try to come see. Remember a man try to come see you and talk about and people tell him like, no, I don't know this man.
First of all, that was your uncle's best
I don't
friend.
know. I don't know him from a pot.
He know you from a can of paint.
Yeah, see.
Dude, he know you.
And then he come here and then he come rob us.
Why would he rob us? He was here for business.
He come kidnap us and all this other stuff. I ain't no.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I'm different. I'm built different.
Sure are.
I'm built different.
Ford tough.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense too. I'm tough. I got a Ford.
He does.
And I'm tough.
He is. Not tougher than me though. My arms look huge. Look like that. You see how big my arm look in that side view? Look like
maybe. Really? Anywho. So
I've been working on these legs in the gym.
I got a DMX trivia.
A DMX? Like
trivia.
The rapper? Okay. I like DMX.
I know you do.
Oh. But don't ask me no names of no songs.
That's like, I'm gonna say, give me all. How many Kims was in the song? I don't know.
Tanya.
See, you about to say my line.
Tanya.
You don't know?
About 2 Kims, Latoya, and Tina.
No, it's like
about 3 Kims, Latoya, and Tina. I think about it. I know.
That came because I was at the gym and my playlist had ended and I heard that song going on. I was like, okay. I said, if this probably on her playlist.
It is.
She probably, I remember they put that sign up, put your playlist on there. I was like, you probably put that on there. You probably did.
I did that.
Yeah.
I would have, though, because DMX deserves everybody's playlist.
Playlist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What? Well, so what's your this week's itinerary? Because no, that's not this week. What anniversary?
Not our anniversary week. We still 2.5 weeks out.
Yeah. Well, we got football season started.
Let's go.
Chiefs.
Wranglers.
Chiefs.
Oh, let's go Chiefs too. I thought you was talking about Little League football season.
Little League football season.
That's right.
Okay.
What? You care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be wanting to coach.
We can end on this. We can end on this. So when I got the promotion, right? I'm up in the rankings, right? And when should I tell them about the podcast? Because the people that I was working with before, they knew about the podcast. They know about it. They watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But what would I tell?
What you tell them
I don't
for?
know. Like,
Wait.
what if they could they try to get numb? I'm like, hey, you want to get numb here?
No.
Here you go.
No.
Because it's too
That's-
political,
yeah,
right?
No. We will never tell them. You will find all of them on their social medias and block them.
Oh no.
Yeah,
My
that's-
name don't even pop up on social media. You gotta put in my tag. My name ain't gonna pop up. I know people be trying to find me. I took that name out. Yeah, nope. If you don't know my middle name, you ain't finding me. What?
Well, on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, you'll find out if you found out what his middle name is.
Yeah.
Dun dun
They don't know about
dun.
that. They ain't gonna catch me slipping out here. Hope.
Wow. We want to thank everybody for coming to this episode 3 of the podcast, The Kitchen Table, with your hostesses. No,
Talk about me. You can't. You
With
calling
your
me? You
host.
calling me a female? You over here just hostess this.
Hostesses. A host and a hostesses should be the same thing because one
with
is
your hostess,
see
your
with
hostess,
your new no
your
Stop.
host.
Edit this out, Aubrey.
oh.
No.
With that light skinned man, when we will see.
You know what? And on that note, I'm V.
And I'm Coach.
And you
This
can find
is-
us at the Kitchen Table Podcast on Instagram, kitchen_table_podcast. You can find us on YouTube.
Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And don't forget to like, comment, share. And the most important thing is subscribe, y'all. You're supposed to say it. What they supposed to do, B?
Subscribe, y'all.
Please subscribe. Subscribe, because if you subscribe, I don't know what's gonna happen, but you get to get notifications when we posted the video and comments.
We're going to start doing random couples challenges that I see on Instagram, and we'll post them as a reel. Thanks.
What she said, but
Y'all come back now. You hear?
thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Peace.